What's up, guys? Nick here, and welcome back to another episode of Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. In the last episode, we reached the last planet, trying to destroy Dr.Nafarius' ultimate weapon, and we didn't get to a checkpoint. It was kind of annoying, but basically, the farthest we got was right here. Right here is where we died, and the checkpoint was right here. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. But yeah, I went over here off screen. We didn't really miss much because, like I said, the farthest we got was like right here, and we died there, which was pretty upsetting, but we made it. So we're gonna be doing the final boss, and I think this will be the finale. I might do a few bonus episodes, but I don't know yet. Maybe I'll show off a couple of skill points and couple titanium bolts and trophies and stuff like that. Actually, I'll probably show off the Insomniac Museum, which you need to, in order to get that, you need 100% complete the game by getting all the trophies, both the trophies that you find on the islands and the trophies that you get from the from different things. Like, you get a trophy for getting all the skill points, to get a trophy for getting all the titanium bolts, to get a trophy for beating all the Annihilation Nation missions, stuff like that. Also, you get like one for the sewer crystals, and I think there's a couple more. But yeah, they're pretty hard to get. To be honest, I actually never 100% complete this game until a year ago. So yeah.
Sorry, Nafarius, your flight's been canceled.
Because there is a lot to do in this game to 100% complete it. Like, the skill points can be pretty hard, and same thing with the titanium bolts. Also, you get one for leveling up every weapon. Alright, so here is phase 1 of the final boss battle. So it's 1v1 us with Dr.Nafarius. I'm gonna go start things off with the shield charger, which I leveled up level 2 off screen. Probably put down some mini turrets and start hitting him with the decimator. And as you can see, it's not really doing that much damage, which is pretty surprising. But I mean, this is the final boss battle, so it makes a bit of sense. I mean, we're doing a good chunk to him, but it's like not what you expect, kind of. But like I said, then again, it's your final boss battle. Also, some of his attacks are actually, you may remember them from the final vid comic, or actually no, I think it was the third one, where you fight Dr.Nafarius. Either the third or the fourth, you fight Dr.Nafarius in the vid comic, and some of his attacks he does. So right here, he's gonna fake his death.
That's right,
or not fake his death, but like, he's gonna kind of trick us. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go now get some healing items here, and like right there, it's not really a checkpoint. You have to keep on going with what you have. So like, if I die right now, I have to do that entire phase over again. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. Right now I'm gonna go like speed through, because there'll be a bunch of enemies appearing and stuff, but you don't have to fight them. I'm just gonna go and not fight them because they're really annoying and I don't want to waste my ammo on them. So yeah. Alright, so here's where we fight him. Alright, the annoying part though is that the enemies can actually reach us, which is really annoying and can be in the way a lot. Alright, do I have any more? I have one mega turret. Okay. Alright. No, there's still mini turrets. Okay, I really don't have any good weapons to use. I guess I could use the plasma coil. Hopefully that does a good amount of damage. Doesn't even look like it's hitting him, but apparently it's doing some damage, so I guess it is hitting him. We could use a decimator. Alright, right here it's gonna use a bunch of homing missiles, but we can dodge them all. And he's almost dead. Couple more hits. Alright, we need another weapon. I have no idea what I'm gonna use on him. I have no idea because I mean I could use the bouncer, but he's not on the ground, he's on the sky. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now I can use the bouncer. Alright, I think that will kill him. Or maybe one more. Alright, I missed. Did I get him that time? Ooh, okay, come on. He's almost dead. Just a couple more. Alright, seriously, I'm missing him like completely. Alright. Bouncer, come on. Kill him. There we go. Alright, so he's dead now. I'm surprised I actually got that on my first turn. So now Lawrence comes and it's like, I guess, doing guitar practice or something.
Call it Bass Odyssey. Now, Lawrence. If you insist.
And so now the final phase of the boss battle begins. We actually fight Dr.Nafarius' like giant war machine. To be honest though, the final boss battle, I mean, it's kind of epic, but it's not really that hard. Like, you don't even fight him like with your weapons that you get. I mean, the first part of it, but like the final part here, you just fight with your rocket ship, and that's it. Which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. Because if you think about it, like, you've been working on the ground most of the game. And like you would think that the final form of the boss battle would be on the ground, but instead it's not. And it's also really, really hard to actually lose this, because even if I die right here, I fall to the ground and then I find another one, or I go in the like little buggy and then I roll up to the next thing, and yeah, it's just way too easy. I mean, the first part of the boss battle is actually pretty cool. I like it. But like right here, it's just why? I mean, I get that the game wants you to use like everything, like the vehicles and stuff, and that like this final area basically shows all the gadgets that you use and all the weapons that you use, because you basically use your best weapons to defeat the enemies in the final world, and you also use all your gadgets to get through the area. And so I guess it kind of makes sense that you use the two vehicles, just so that in the entire area you just use everything that you have. So it does make sense, but then again, it shouldn't be the final phase where you fight in the ship. But yeah, not the best final boss, I guess. Alright, so yeah, they basically die, I guess, but we'll see them later. So now Clank made a new movie, and everyone watches it. I'm trying to look for like Easter eggs now. I think I see Easter eggs from the Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, and also Ratchet and Clank the original. Like, you see some characters in the audience that you may remember, but other than that, like, there's no references to any other games, like different franchises and stuff. Like you don't see Crash Bandicoot in the audience, or
The time has come.
like Sly Cooper or something like that.
Your tricks won't do you any good.
So yeah, this is
Agent Clank.
Secret Agent Clank's movie.
And now I am going to blow you into a million.
But yeah, I don't really know what to do now because I'm surprised I actually beat the final boss in my first turn. I remember it being a bit harder, like damage-wise. Like I thought he did a lot more damage in
monkey off his back.
in the game, but apparently not. Like I remember it being a lot tougher, but
Do not even think about it.
I guess not. So yeah, I guess I might show off the Insomniac Museum then. Alright, can I skip this? Okay, I can.
What do you mean we can't teleport?
Alright, so here's
I'm afraid we're well out of
Dr.
range,
Nafarius
sir.
and
Perhaps
Lawrence,
you had bothered to specify a
who
destination.
landed on an asteroid, I guess.
In range.
Oh, I'm sure something will come along in, say, 5 or 10,000 years.
Ah, I don't believe this.
I'm gonna have to wait 5 to 10,000 years to
Now what?
get to somewhere
I
close.
don't suppose you can play drums.
And the funny thing is, they make an appearance in a Ratchet Deadlocked where they reach the area, but the place had already been destroyed by Ratchet, so it's pretty funny. And yeah. So now, as you saw right there, I activated challenge mode, and challenge mode just makes things a bit harder. The enemies do a bit more damage, and oh yeah, you get a lot more bolts. The multiplier is a lot more. You do get to keep your weapons though, which is pretty cool. And I think you can actually now. Alright, well we don't have a vendor yet, but I might actually get to one. Actually no, I don't think I'll be able to. So I might just quit because the first vendor that you get to go to is like 15 minutes in, so I don't want to do that. But basically the weapons that we have right now that are level 5, we can go to the vendor and we can make them, I think they're Omega version, which allows them to reach higher levels and go up to level 8, I think. So yeah. So I guess I'm gonna go show off my what is it called? My old account. I'll show you the Insomniac Museum and also show you the weapons that I have and all that stuff. And as you can see, I have, I think that's 9,999,999 bolts, which I think you need to do in order to get a skill point. But I could be wrong about that. So yeah. Right, when it loads, I'll show you what I got. So yeah, right there is right here is where you is the best what's it called? The best armor in the game. And when we beat the game before, it was the second best armor, and it's the one on the cover. Also, you can see right here, I didn't really show this off in the Let's Play, but you can have the helipad or you can have the thruster pad. They're basically the same thing. I don't get what the difference is, but you know, I mean, I guess the thruster pad could be cooler, or maybe like the helipad. Doesn't really matter. Another gadget that I didn't show off was the PDA. We did see this in Quark's hideout, but it was 250,000 bolts to get it, so I didn't even have enough money to buy it. But basically, it's a portable It's a portable vendor, so I can use it right now, and I can access the vendor. And I think it's a bit more expensive, but I don't remember. Also, you can see my HP is 200. Once you beat the game, before you beat the game, your max would be 100. But then once you beat the game, you can then go to 200. Another thing is weapons. I have every single weapon in the game. So yeah, you can see right there, the shotgun's level 8. And you can see all their powers. I think the most powerful is the Rhino. I think, let me see. Yeah, 10,000 power. So, yeah, I guess I should show off the Rhino. The Rhino is just, it's a one-hit kill, basically. I actually want to try it on a boss right now. Alright, let me go with Scorpio. So if I use it, I just use it. Alright, it actually doesn't... Alright, never mind. But it basically turns every normal enemy to stone. I mean, as you can see right here, it is doing a lot of damage, but normal enemies, it just turns it to stone. But right there, it just does a lot of damage. So yeah, some of the weapons I didn't get were the Infector Bomb. I never liked the Infector, and it was one of my last weapons that I leveled up to level 8. And even when you get the Infector Bomb, it's not really that good. And same thing with the Omega Vortex Cannon. Same thing. You can only suck up small enemies or small boxes and spin them back out your enemy. So it's not really useful for boss battles and stuff. The Agents of Dread. These guys are pretty good. I don't know why I didn't buy them, but basically, I guess I'll show them off right now. You shoot them out, and you have 4 little guys who shoot out. They're basically, I guess, portable mini turrets. And you can also have some guys on the ground too, and they like explode on impact and stuff like that. So pretty cool. The other one is the Hollow Shield Gun, which is the worst weapon in this entire game. So if I shoot it right here, it's basically a shield in front of me, and it's not really that helpful at all, especially if you have the plasma coil, which is called Tesla Barrier once you get to level 8. Or if you use it, you can actually, it's the same thing, but it covers your entire body and also can attack other enemies with like electric attack. So yeah, Hollow Shield, worst weapon in the game. Other weapons I didn't show off, multi-disc gun. It's not that powerful, but it's basically just it's kind of like the N60 or N90 Hurricane, but instead it's like discs basically. And then you have the Rip Rifter. This one's pretty good, but it only like affects the small enemies. So you shoot it, there's a vortex right there, and small enemies will get pulled in. And for a second I thought my Agents of Dread actually got sucked into. So it's not really that good. I mean, it can be good for like Annihilation Nation. You just put a vortex down, and enemies will just disappear basically. I already talked about the Rhino. Yeah, and the lava gun actually turns into a liquid nitrogen gun, which is pretty cool. You can actually freeze enemies. Heavy Bouncer I already got, and Plasma Storm. So yeah, most of these weapons I already have in the Let's Play. But yeah. Alright, so this is my ship right here. I customized it. You can actually customize it in the Starship Phoenix, but I never show that off. So yeah, if I go to Starship Phoenix, I can go over to the Insomniac Museum. I'll show you all the trophies, and you're probably wondering if you did see my wrench, how I got it that way. I'll show you that too. So yeah, let me just hop out. Alright, so I guess I should show off the skill points first. Got every single one. I mean, there's not really much to show off. I actually want to see what the what it was for the fourth vid comic, or fifth one. Alright, you have to beat it in 2 minutes in order to get a skill point. I think I beat it in like 2 minutes 15 seconds, but still. Break the Dan, that was in Cork's hideout. I didn't want to do that because I kept dying and I didn't want to go out of my way and try and get that, so yeah. Also, since I got every single titanium bolt, I also got the every single skin too, because the titanium bolts buy the skins, and you get the old school Ratchet if you have Ratchet and Clank, the original, on your memory card. There's also a snowman, tuxedo Ratchet, buggy Noid, the Brainus, the construct bot, the robo rooster, the trooper, and the robo. These don't really do anything special, but makes your character look pretty cool. You also have these cheats that when you get the skill points, you can actually use them. So you have big head heroes, where basically just have a big head like that. There's also time freeze, where I think it's the yeah, when you press the triangle button, it's like the Matrix, where it just has a cool camera view. It's pretty cool. Then you have big head enemies, where it's the same thing as Ratchet, but instead it's just for the enemies. Ships to ducks, which is pretty simple. Mirror universe, which is like mirror mode in Mario Kart. And then the wrench replacement is what I have right here. I forget the code of it, but it's a demo code apparently. I just looked it up online. And yeah, you have this lightsaber. You may think it's familiar because it is. It's actually the weapon that the I forget what they're called, but like the ninjas use or whatever they are. Alright, so if I go in the trophy room here, or I mean the other way, I forgot to have mirror mode on. Alright, so trophies, got Ratchet, Clank, Captain Cork, Dr.Nafarius, Scrunch, Lawrence, the Plumber, Courtney Gears, Al, Titanium Collector, so this you have to get all the titanium bolts. Skill Master, you have to get all skill points. Nano Finder, you have to get your nanotech to the max, meaning that you have to get 200 HP. Annihilation Nation Champion, you have to beat, I think, 100 round Annihilation Nation challenge, I think it is. Friend of the Rangers, I think that's what the mission is called in Annihilation Nation that you have to do in order to get. Omega Arsenal, you have to get every weapon to Omega form, and that's it. So once you do all that, you can enter this area and go to the Insomniac Museum, which is a pretty cool place. It really is. You know, and I kind of missed out on it, to be honest, because again, I never beat the game 100% until a year ago. So yeah, in here, this is, I think, the Insomniac games like room, and in here you'll find crazy hacker games. Like, these are the hardest ones that you'll find in the entire game. Like, I'll try one right now, probably lose it, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I can't even get past the first stage. I mean, this one's not actually that bad, but there are some pretty bad ones. It's kind of fun playing around with all of them, but then again, they are really hard, so I mean, it's kind of fun to also have a challenge, because it is pretty fun to, I guess, hack, you can say. Even though this isn't really hacking, but it's what it's called. Alright, so I actually got past the first stage. You don't get anything special, though. I think maybe you get like 100 bolts or something, but I don't think so. I mean, we'll find out, I think, because this one's actually pretty easy. Alright, so you got a lot of blue ones, which is really annoying, because they block the red ones. Ah, got me. I'm gonna exit out. But wait, can I edit that? It said. Oh wow, I actually didn't know you could edit it. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. But yeah, you also find some cool like demos of what they were supposed to be. So like right here, this was supposed to be a section with your buggy that was never used, and it's really cool. Like it's, if you ever watched Beta 64, it's unused content, which is really cool, and how they have that in the Insomniac Museum in the game, like unused content in the game basically. So it's kind of not unused. Let's see, what else do we have here? We got enemy right here. Another one. You can view the animations. Got some art right here. And I think it was known that the final boss was actually not supposed to be Dr.Nafarius. It was supposed to be some pirate dude. I think it's this guy right here. Okay, this guy actually attacks us. But actually, I think that guy is from he's from Going Commando, I'm almost positive. But it's redesigned. Alright, let's go to the tank room. Something not used in Up Your Arsenal. You have these tanks. They're actually pretty cool. Move around with the joystick and then shoot fire out. I think you can also, can you control this thing? No? Alright. Oh, okay, you can shoot missiles with L2 or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Alright, where's the exit? Do I just press triangle or something? Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's see what else is here. Forget how to enter that room. Where do I go to enter that room? I think it's... Oh wait, I have to actually hack it. That's right. Alright, so I guess this is part of the story. It's actually required to do this in order to get to a room. So you actually get rewarded. Alright, got the first stage. And this will lead us to an area which will show us an unused bit comic, which is pretty cool. But then again, it is pretty hard to get to, because these hacker levels are actually pretty hard. I mean, it's pretty cool too that I actually didn't notice this until now, but you can actually kind of make your own by editing other people's. I was trying to get the 15 before I got hit, but it didn't work out that well. Wasn't fast enough. I missed that one. It's so annoying because that one's blocked by the blue like half the time, and you only get like not even a second to react like that. It's so annoying. Alright, whatever, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, as you can see right there, got an unused enemy right there. And yeah, the unused vid comic, which isn't really that interesting, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Here we have some unused art, I guess. Got a picture of a dog. We got Ratchet and Clank. Or wait, what? Ratchet and Hank? Okay. Why do we have Ratchet and Hank? I don't know. We got another dog. Wait, what does it say? Oh, it's backwards for some reason. Oh, right. I'm so stupid. I should probably turn that off. The mirror mode. Alright, now I can read it. Hank saves, run free, and let none sway you from your path. And this actually is Ratchet and Frank. So I guess Frank is one of the guy's dogs, or Ratchet and Hank. Wait, did it say Frank back there? I think it said Frank. No, it is Hank. Alright, so I guess Hank is this dog right here. Someone wanted to make Ratchet and Hank instead of Ratchet and Clank. Okay. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is actually like based off of Insomniac's actual museum. Alright, so I guess that was supposed to be a Quark's mask. Just to, I guess, fit his stupidness. Alright, we have 2 unused dogs here. Pretty cool. Alright, looks like we have a unused ship, so I guess this is what the ship was supposed to look like, but it didn't. Instead, we have what it looks like, as you saw when we fought with the final boss. So yeah, I think I showed off most of the Insomniac Museum. I made a few other things I didn't show off. Alright, so we got that guy right there. Oh, okay, yeah, this guy. He's a box thrower, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, that would have been cool in the game because, you know, you don't really have enemies that throw box like that. Even though it doesn't look like it does damage to us, though. And then you have these armadillo guys, which look pretty cool. What else do we have here? Nothing. There's probably some like secret Easter eggs on the computer screens, like here. I don't know if that is that Dan? No. All right, and then I think that's Florina, which is the first world. What do we have out here? Nothing. Okay. What do we have here? We have blue fire. Wait, what is this? Apparently you can interact with it. What if I change the height to that? What does that do? Is that this? Alright, maybe it's supposed to be like a glowing effect or something. Like a glare, maybe? I don't know, but pretty cool anyway, I guess. What else? Nothing. I mean, you can go on the ceilings and stuff. Alright, here I guess is a giant desk. But I mean, there's nothing really there on the ceilings, or walls. Just stuff. See, I really do think that this is actually what Insomniac Studios is like. Alright, all hail Mr. Fister. Alright, so we got one giant fist. I mean, that would be actually a pretty cool enemy. Just going around punching people with one fist. And I like the name, Mr. Fister. Alright, so that's the Insomniac Museum, and that is the finale of Ratchet and Clank. And basically got 2 episodes done in one. Beat the final boss and kind of showed you some bonus stuffs. So I think that's basically all I have to show But if you guys have any suggestions for anything else you want to see Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal, let me know. But also let me know if you guys want me to do another Let's Play of a childhood game, or if you guys want me to continue doing a random childhood game every Thursday. So let me know about that, and also let me know about if you want me to do anything else for Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal. But until then, stay tuned right here on Tonic for Other Things Gaming. Bye.